Hello, this is part 2 of Captivate and Canvas. In this video, I'm going to try to make an interactive menu which will allow students to navigate through the course seamlessly with as few clicks as possible to make an integrated experience. Right now, if you're just using Canvas, it's pretty straightforward. There's a previous and a next button to navigate through the course. However, since we'll also be using Captivate lessons, when you click on the Captivate lesson, this is a graded SCORM lesson. The only way to do it is 2 clicks out to open it in a new menu. And then next and previous buttons are gone. Essentially, the course navigation is now broken. To get back, I need to exit out, go back to the menu. Then I can click Next. I have here a non-graded SCORM test, or non-graded SCORM lesson. Not SCORM, just a non-graded Captivate lesson. And that one I can put in an iframe, but it doesn't look very professional. It's a frame within an iframe within a tab, and still the next and previous buttons are now gone. I have to click back within the browser to get back to where that is. It's just not a very intuitive navigation system when you're using Captivate lessons within Canvas. So what I've done instead, I'll demonstrate the final product here. Pause. This is the main menu. This could be maybe a book in the bottom left-hand corner or a burger menu that you can click throughout, for example, an interactive game. I want to go, say, to Module 1. I can click the link within the same browser tab. It will launch that lesson, and then I can play in that lesson. And whenever I want to access the menu again, I can click whatever button launches it, and want to go back to where I started, for example, I can click back to the ship, and I'm back at that starting lesson, the main menu. If I want to go to Module 2 within the menu, I can do that. And they all open in the same tab here. So how did I do that? I will show you. We talked about relative navigation in one of our meetings, and for the non-SCORM lessons that are hosted within Canvas, they have a fairly predictable file structure that we could relative link between different non-graded assignments here under Files. We could even host these off of Canvas in theory, but it's with the SCORM assignments that there are more troubles. Leave student view. See these SCORM lessons, I'll go to assignments is where they're stored. They have a very convoluted URL that seems to be stored maybe somewhere beside Canvas, maybe some type of cloud storage offsite, very long URL here. So it's not at all intuitive, and it won't work with relative linking as far as I can see. The only solution I have found for this is using a URL tracker. I'm using Rebrandly. There are many URL trackers that can do this. Rebrandly lets you have a free account that can manage 500 links. We could use the same account in theory. And what I've done is I've made some consistent links here that will never change. I've hard-coded those in my Captivate lessons. And then after the course is uploaded, then I can go and change the destination link here to whatever it pops up on after it's been uploaded to Canvas. And what this lets me do is just keep track of the links much more easily, and if the course ever needed to be moved or cloned in the future, all that would be required would be for somebody to go through, copy the links, log into the Rebrandly dashboard, hit edit, and they can change the destination link to whatever it is now. I will show you how to implement these links within Captivate. First, I will just go ahead and delete them and show you how I built the links in the first place. Delete. 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 You can make a Rebrandly account for free. You can see your links here. And I just typed in test1.com for the destination. And I want this to be the link for main menu. Create link. Exit. Second link for my navigation menu. Test2.com destination. I want this to be Mystic. What do they call it? Mystic Tunnels. Create link. Link number 3. Test3.com. And I'm going to call this Shipwreck Cove. Okay. I don't yet know what the destination links are going to be, but I know that I want these for the links that are followed within Captivate. So I can click copy. Let's do main menu first. Copy. And go to my main menu within Captivate. Click on the menu, wherever that appears in the lesson. You can click and under Properties for a shape. You can click Use as a button. There are 4 things you need to do here. First, click Use as a button. Give it a moment to load. Second, click Actions. And instead of Continue, which will probably be the default, click Open URL or File. And paste in that URL you need. Mystic Tunnels it was. Paste it in here. Number 3, hit infinite attempts. And number 4, very important but easy to forget, click this drop down. You want it to open within the parent window, not the current window. That causes some problems, which I won't explain here. All right, so now I have the menu coded, Shipwreck Cove. I'm going to hit Use as a button. It will create an Actions down here once it loads. Click Actions, click Open URL, Shipwreck Cove, copy, paste, infinite attempts, parent window. All right, I can hit save. Back to the ship. I'm not going to encode all these links for time's sake. Just hit main menu. I'm going to rig this up. Use this button. Actions. Open URL. Paste. Open in the parent tab. Oh. All right, I made a mistake here. Not last attempt. I want to put it up here. Open URL up here. Paste it. infinite attempts, and then parent tab. So on success, paste it there. I'm going to click off, save, save, and then here, rig it up quickly. Use this button. Actions, open URL, paste, infinite attempts, parent tab. Click off, save. Now I can publish these, upload them to the LMS. For time's sake, I already have here. And then once they are uploaded to the LMS, I can go and find them, get their links, whatever their link ultimately ended up being, launch in a new window, exit out of that, go back, pages, that's the main menu link. I want Mystic Tunnels link, open that. Oh, no. All right, this one's tricky. For non-SCORM lessons, you're going to have to hit edit to get the link. HTML editor. Give it a moment to load here. There it is, HTML editor. Select the course up to downloads, but not including the other parameters, not including anything after the question mark. And I'm just going to go ahead and copy that for the destination for Mystic Tunnels. Edit. And here under destination, instead of test 2, select all, paste. Exit. For the SCORM lessons, copy this long URL, go back. This is the main menu. Edit. Destination URL. Select all, paste. Very long URL here. Save. Exit. Go back to the course. For the other SCORM lesson, actually that'll be under assignments. Shipwreck Cove. Open in a new window. Don't copy this link. It's got to fill itself out and send all the parameters it needs to the LTI. Otherwise, that earlier link won't do anything. And then Shipwreck Cove. Edit. Destination. Select all, paste. And now, those Captivate courses should navigate between each other and link to each other seamlessly. In the future, again, if the course is copied or moved, the person managing the course will only need to log back into the Rebrandly dashboard and update these links. They don't need any Captivate experience or training. They don't need to do any hard coding back in here within Captivate properties. That's just going to make things a little bit easier in the future. They can just navigate within the course, copy the URL, paste a new URL into Brandly. So that's one solution. I'm still looking for other solutions to help students navigate this course. Regarding grading, they can go through this course, they can take SCORM lessons, non-SCORM lessons, and all of that information will still be recorded within the Canvas gradebook. It still shows up as assignments within the gradebook. Their scores will be recorded, badges can be rewarded, and yet the student would never have to technically go back to the Canvas interface unless they were putting down and restarting, picking the course back up later, they might have to navigate back to Canvas to relaunch the course. But that might provide some more seamless gameplay within the course.